Welcome back, decoders. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Let me get set up. Sorry if you hear a dog in the back. There's a dog outside. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on. Seems like I have a. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. Huh. I have a delay somehow. Let me see what the issue is. I had my own stream open. All right. Anyways, sorry about that mishap, everyone. Let me pull all this back up. Hold on. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll jump into the chat in a minute. All right, let me guys know if you guys can see the screen and if you guys can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. I'll wait for your thumbs up. Make sure the screen is on because something was going on with the screen here. All right, thank you guys. Thumbs up in the chats. Appreciate that. Hey, we got the guy in the chat that's always talking about how Trump is good, and then the next time he's always talking about how Trump is bad. He can't make up his mind. Yeah, Trump is irrelevant. How about that? But much love to you, whether you like Trump or whether you don't. So, anyways, let me say hi to a few people in the chat here. What's up, Joshua? What's up, bro? How you doing? Jamie White, what's up? Casey Jones, how you doing, brother? Shy, I see Shy's in the chat. Much love. Coffee Girl, Nico, what's up, brother? How you doing? Oh, Nico's talking about the proper party that the Ripple had was 192 days before the eclipse. Interesting. All right. So everyone in the chat's yeah, Trump is a Jesuit. What do you think about the Jesuits, Pat Murphy? Are you a Jesuit supporter? Anyways, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll go ahead and just get into this, guys. So, hey, Square Peg, how you doing? Make sure you guys go give a big sub to Square Peg Divergent. She's in the chat right now. Great channel, great info. So today is an interesting day, and I'm going to go over why. Okay, I mean it's not like a big news story or anything. However, there's something going on today with Bitcoin that's so obvious and so obviously connected to the number 666, right? And so I'm gonna just show you guys, all right? So this isn't gonna be a long presentation, but I got a few things to talk about. So hopefully I will have a decent stream for you guys today. So hey Joseph, how you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight, bro. Casey Jones is saying November 1st is the alternative Pluto return date. It's 18 days or 2 lunar years after the middle eclipse over Argentina. Huh. Interesting. November 1st. So that's right a few days before the election, huh? Well, yeah, that's interesting. So, anyways, Bitcoin, guys. This is all about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is giving us a ritual. And look, I got 66 in the chat, and I'm about ready to talk about the number 66. So, okay, perfectly synced up with my subscriber count again, or my viewer count. So today, Bitcoin. Okay, so today is the 66th. I'm just going to pull it up. Okay, so let's just break this down. All right. Today is the 66th day of the year. Okay. And today is 3-6, like March 6th is 3-6, okay? And the reason this day is interesting is because this is a leap year. So normally on the 3-6 date is not the 66th day of the year. Normally it's the 65th day of the year. But this year it's the 66th day of the year. And if you guys don't know, the number 666 has a mathematical relationship with the number 36. And that is because if you add all of the numbers 1 through 36, you're going to get a sum total of 666. Okay, so that makes 666 the 36th triangular number. Okay, now also you could look at it like 3 sixes, right? 666 is 3 sixes. So you could look at it like that as well. So what I'm getting at here is that today is 3-6, which has a mathematical relationship with the number 666. Okay, and today Bitcoin has been trading at 66.6K. And in fact, look at this screenshot I took earlier, guys. Throughout the whole day, it's been trading between 66 and 67K. And look at the screenshot I took. 66K.6. Okay. And then look at this 66.999, which is the upside down of the 666. So again, these things are ran on algorithms. All right. And, as Joseph is saying in the chat, $ in Gematria equals 666 and dollar crash equals 666. That ties perfectly into what I'm about ready to talk about. But what are the chances on 3-6? Bitcoin is trading at 66 on the 66th day of the year. So just stop a minute. If you guys don't believe this, what are the chances that Bitcoin is trading at 66K on the 66th day of the year? And it's not only that, it's trading at 666, which again, 36 is connected to the number 666. Now, this magazine cover called Get Ready for a World Currency came out on January 9th, 1988. Okay. That day had 36 date numerology, which basically means when you add the date 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 8, you get 36. So again, what are the chances of that, guys? And to this year, we're currently in the 36th year since this magazine came out. Okay. And as Joseph just said, dollar crash equals 666. And in this thing, the phoenix is rising out of the money that's burning. You can't see it down here, but the money is burning on the ground. Okay. I see my girlfriend's in the chat. Magdalena, much love to her. Let's see. So anyways, this was the earlier price. This is not what it's trading at now, Pat Murphy. Why am I wrong? How am I wrong? I took this screenshot today. It doesn't have to be, it's not going to trade at the same price all day. It's not possible. Okay. So I don't know what this Pat Murphy guy in the chat is always trying to start stuff in my chat saying that I'm a supporter of Trump. And then he's trying to say that I hate Trump. He's just trying to cause shit. I don't know why, but I don't have anything against you, bro. Yeah, do you want me to go pull up? I mean, again, this is okay. Anyways, I'm not gonna let him get to me. But the reality is, guys, I took this screenshot today. I could have taken this screenshot at 666 many other times today. But again, the point is, it's trading at 66K on the 66th day of the year. Okay. So let's just move on from the trolling here. Again, ever since people started saying that I get 1,000 predictions wrong, all right? Zach Hubbard said I got a bunch of predictions wrong, okay? But the only prediction I've been ever trying to predict is when Kamala Harris will take over and when Trump will get his head wound, okay? Those are really the only two predictions. And every day I follow you guys through these rituals as we lead up to those events. I don't necessarily get any predictions wrong because I don't always make predictions. Okay. And in this video, you're not going to get a prediction either. I'm not predicting anything here. Okay. So anyways, the point is we can clearly see that Bitcoin is trading at 66 on the 66th day of the year, and 36 is the 666 triangular number. And many times today, I've looked at the price and it's been at 66.6. All right. And I just happened to look here and it was at 66,999. Right. So again, and don't forget, Bitcoin equals 36. Okay. Bitcoin equals 36. And again, this magazine came out on a 36 date numerology. 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 8, 36. And don't forget that the year on this coin, on this magazine, was 2018. Well, that means we're 6 years past the date on this coin, all right? So do you guys get it? We're on the 66th day of the year, and we're 6 days past this coin, the date or the year, 2018, okay? So what are the chances of that? Once again, all about the sixes here. Also, the word currency reset equals 66. And again, Bitcoin is at 66K most of the day today. So remember, I've been talking a lot about this eclipse coming up next month on April 8th, right? And Bitcoin hit an all-time high yesterday of above 69K, okay? And today is, connected to the eclipse also because it's 33 days before the eclipse. In Gematria, eclipse equals 33. So again, Bitcoin's top is at 69, and we're about ready to have a huge eclipse, which equals 69, okay? And Bitcoin's other all-time high a few years ago, okay, was at 69 as well. So twice now, Bitcoin has made it up to the 69 range and got rejected and got pushed back down, okay? And the reason this is important, guys, is because, again, Bitcoin is trading today at 666, and it's doing so 33 days before the eclipse, all right? And in Freemasonry, you have the 33rd degree, right? And remember, this magazine with the phoenix is the phoenix, right? And just so you guys know, in Chaldean Gematria, which is one of the older ciphers, Phoenix equals 36. So again, you have the 36 again. I forgot to put that here, but Phoenix equals 36 in Chaldean. But notice that Bitcoin is trading at 666, 33 days before the eclipse. Eclipse equals 33, and the Phoenix is the 33rd degree in Freemasonry, okay? So 33 days before this eclipse, and the eclipse is on the 99th day of the year, okay? Today is the 66th day of the year. 66 and 99 are the upside down of each other. So something is coming with the as above, so below, okay? The 6 and the 9 represents the as above, so below, because you have the 6, which is the facing downwards, and you have the 9, which is facing upwards. And again, 69, as above, so below, okay? And again, it's not a coincidence that all this lines up. And that's a good point. Square Peg is pointing out some 69s in the chat. Sting equals 69, and Sting just retired. There was a wrestler named Sting who just retired. Yeah, also, I forgot. Casey Jones is pointing out the moon symbol, the Cancer symbol that's ruled by the moon is the 69, right? Yeah, again, good point. So again, taxes equals 69. Interesting. Those are some good ones, Square Peg. Thanks for that. So again, some interesting stuff to think about here of why this is so perfectly synced up. How is it possible that Bitcoin is trading at 666 on 36 and 36 is connected to 666? Okay. And the 33 again is all about the Phoenix and the Freemasonry, and again, eclipse equals 33, guys. And remember, we just had the we just had the girl, the woman, or the whoever she is, Caitlin Clark. She just the CC. She just passed the record, right? And Bitcoin just made another record a few days after she passed the record. So again, this is all scripted perfectly, all of it. And now let's get into this number 666, right? Because Bitcoin is computer money. It's internet money, right? It's not physical cash money, right? So why is Bitcoin connected to the 666? Why is everything correlated today with Bitcoin and 666? Well, so in this slide, guys, I'm using 3 different ciphers. I'm using Sumerian, reverse Sumerian, and Latin or Jewish, okay? These are the 3 ciphers in Gematria that can give you bigger values. Sumerian Gematria is simply taking the alphabetical order times 6. Therefore, in standard English Gematria, the word computer equals 111. But when you take it in Sumerian Gematria, computer equals 666, like internet, okay? So what are the chances that computer equals 666 and internet equals 666 and Bitcoin is internet or computer money, okay? Do you guys get it? Bitcoin is computer money. It's digital, right? So again, Bitcoin is connected with this computer and with the internet and 666, both equaling 666. Now, in the Bible, a computer is a calculator. It computes, it gets values, right? Well, look at the word calculation, okay? Calculation in the same cipher equals 666. Calculation and computer, okay? Now, calculation equaling 666, what do they tell you to do in Revelation 13:18? They tell you to calculate the number of the beast, and they tell you what it is. They say that the number is 666. So why do you think they tell you to calculate the number, and then they give you the number 666, and calculation equals 666, like computer, like internet? Now, another interesting thing to point out here, in the book of Revelation, it says in the King James version. I'm sorry, I don't have the right King James version up here, but in the King James version, it says, "Here is wisdom, those who calculate the number of the beast, and his number is 666." But the phrase "here is wisdom" equals 66 in the same cipher as number of the beast. So do you guys understand how big this is? They tell you to do a calculation in the book of Revelation. In the same chapter, they give you the number 666. Calculation equals 666. And they tell you they say, "Here is wisdom," which equals 66, which equals number of the beast in the same cipher. Okay, let me show you. Let me just pull out of here for a minute. I didn't have this in here. Okay, here is wisdom. Well, first of all, here is wisdom equals the Jesuit order. Okay, so we know they all have a big part in this. Notice that here is wisdom equals 177 and 69, like the Jesuit order. Here is wisdom. This is what they say in the Bible, 66, right? So they tell you in this same verse, they say, "Here is wisdom." And then they say to calculate, right? Which equals 666, calculation. And then they give you the number of the beast, right? And notice, number of the beast equals 666 in the same cipher as "here is wisdom." What are the chances of that? Okay. And again, this is exactly all in the same verse of the Bible. Okay. Do you see this? This is Revelation 13:18. Here is wisdom. Number of the beast equals 66. Here is wisdom, 66. The number they give you is 666, and calculation equals 666. Again, it's improbable. And the whole point is to prophesy. Why are you supposed to calculate? Because It's all about prophecy. Well, look at what prophecy equals in Jewish gematria. Okay, prophecy equals 666. And next month's eclipse, okay, next month's eclipse on 4/8 is all about circles, right? A circle, the mathematics of a circle, a pi, right? And look at the circle, right? Remember, what is the degree? What is the degrees of a circle? It's 360. Well, in numerology, the degrees 360 can be dropping the zero and you get the number 36. Okay. So just let me take the zero out. 360 degrees is like 36 degrees. Oh, yeah, good one. 13 times 18 equals 666. Does it? Well, I think I already knew that, but I think I forgot. I don't think so. It equals 234, which is interesting, but because 234 plus its reverse, right? Yeah, you don't have to care about Bitcoin. But what I'm saying is, I mean, I don't care about Bitcoin either, really. I'm just saying that what is the chances that Bitcoin is at 666 on 36, which is the 666 triangular number? Okay. So again, that's why I'm pointing this out, because this is all biblical. This is all calculate. This is all about this number, this 666, right? Yeah. Of course, it's a Ponzi scheme. Everything financially is a Ponzi scheme. Let's put it that way. The whole system itself is a Ponzi scheme. Bitcoin is just an extension of that, you know? I mean, again, back to what I was saying. In a circle, there is 360 degrees, which is the number 36, right? And remember, 36 is like three sixes, or you could say that 666 is the 36 triangular number. Okay? Mathematics of a circle. Okay? Let me just make this screen bigger again. All right, so notice that mathematics of a circle equals 666. Okay, and the mathematics of a circle are 360, and 666 is the 36 triangular number. Mathematical perfection equals 666. Okay, and prophecy equals 666. So again, today, Bitcoin, again, going back to why I'm talking about this in case people are getting in late. Today, Bitcoin was at 666 and 66K on the 66th day of the year. Currency reset equals 66. Number of the beast, 66. The phrase "here is wisdom" equals 66. And you're told to calculate the number of the beast. Calculation equals 666. And again, Jacob Rothschild just died, right? Right before Bitcoin really started taking off, the old banker, okay, Jacob Rothschild just died, right? And look at Jacob Rothschild in the same cipher as number of the beast, okay? And the same cipher as here is wisdom, he equals 66. So why do you think 66 is, why do you think Jacob Rothschild just died right before Bitcoin started mooning, right? And now it's at 66K, right? And let me explain to you why it didn't spend all day at 66K, right? As a matter of fact, let's see what Bitcoin is at right now as I speak. Because a lot of the day, okay, let me just wait for this to load, but I'm trying to read your guys' comments too here. You guys are talking about the date 3/17. Yeah, that's interesting because 3/17, yeah, is the 66 prime number. So yeah, that's St. Patrick's Day. There's usually always a ritual on St. Patrick's Day. But anyway, let's take a look at Bitcoin, right? Jacob Rothschild died, and then it started really going off. Jacob Rothschild died right here, guys, right here. And then as soon as that happened, look what happened to Bitcoin. Boom. So again, you can't tell me that that death wasn't telling you that the new system is here, right? Because as soon as the old banker dies, the new digital money just shoots up, right? In a straight line. As a matter of fact, if you go from the bottom here, the day that Jacob Rothschild died, to the top, wow, it's about 33%. Look at that, guys. About 33% from the day Jacob Rothschild died to the top yesterday was about 33%. I was just telling you how the 33. See, you can look at these charts and see exactly what they're doing. Come on. 33% pretty much from the day Jacob Rothschild died. And look at the how it's at 67 right now. It's been getting stopped by the 67, right? And why is that important? Because a reset equals 67, okay? We're having a reset of the money. Reset equals 67. Satanic equals 67 in the same cipher, okay? And again, this is all about the 666, which is the number of the beast, which is associated with Satan. Satanic equals 67. Water equals 67, and water is also associated with resets, right? Water, reset, okay? As a matter of fact, water and reset equals the same in all four ciphers, okay? And the moon, which is also tied to this has been all about the moon. The moon is all about moving the water, okay? Again, the moon, they say, is responsible for moving the tides, right? So again, perfectly scripted. And yeah, that's right. Thank you, Rebecca. 67 is the 19th prime number, which is all connected to chaos, right? Every time I think of 19, I think of chaos. But 67 is the 19th prime, okay? And that's why I think it's very interesting that Bitcoin is at 67 today. And I just talked about how currency reset equals 66. So currency reset equals 66, and currency reset also equals number of the beast in the same cipher, right? And Jacob Rothschild in the same cipher. Okay, so all equals 66. Just so you guys can see here. Hold on. See all the 66s? Currency reset, number of the beast, here's wisdom, all 66. And today, Bitcoin is at 66, right? On the 66th day of the year. All right, it's perfect, right? So let me see what you guys are saying. Hold on. There's a couple more things I want to talk about, but I really wanted to hit on the 67 and why I think, and again, I'll show you the top. The top was at 69 right there, just above 69, which is eclipse. And again, 69 is very close to 66 because if you flip the 9 upside down, you get the 66. So again, not much different. Got some great guys, got some very bright people in the chat. Thank you guys all for sharing. Yeah, that's a good point. Leave Rothschild behind. Yeah, leave the old banking system behind. Remember, in the movie Leave the World Behind, the main character, the black guy, he was in charge of somebody's finances, right? So they were telling you about the finances. Okay. And again, he even in the movie Leave the World Behind, the guy says that you can tell about the next big event by looking at the charts, at the money charts, right? And that's definitely true, right? Everything is at all-time highs right now. Bitcoin's at all-time highs. The stock market's all-time highs. The dollar is not at all-time highs. So, yeah, and that's what I was going to say earlier, all right? So thank you. Please don't forget in the chat. He's mentioning that the Revelations verse 13:18, right? That's where you hear about the number 666. 13 times 18 equals 234, okay? Let me just show you that. Let's see. What did I just say? 13 times 18 equals 234, right? Now, if you take 234 and mark of the beast equals 234 in Gematria, okay? Equals 234. So if you take the book of Revelation, the verse 13:18, where they give you the 666, and you multiply 13 times 18, you get 234. Mark of the beast, 234. Now, what's interesting about this 234 number is if you take 234, which is the value you get by the verse, right? You take 234 plus its reverse, which is 432. What are you going to get, guys? 666. So if you take 234 plus its mirror number, 432, you get 666. So isn't it interesting that the book of Revelation, the verse is 13:18, and that leads you to the 666 as well, right? If you do the math behind it. So that's very interesting. And again, what I was going back to about the mathematics of a circle, guys, what are the chances mathematics of a circle equals 666? There's 360 degrees in a circle, and 666 is the 36 triangular number, okay? And again, mathematical perfection equals 666. And don't forget that this is something that I think a lot of people forget to point out about the 666 is that carbon has 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. We're all made out of carbon, supposedly, right? 666. That's the number of a man, 666. We're made out of carbon. So that's another thing to point out about that 666. Chris Holding, how you doing, brother? He says pi 336 and mathematician 336. Interesting. Thank you guys for sharing. Your birthday is on 336, on the 336 day of the year, you mean? So again, guys, big ritual today with Bitcoin. If you guys missed the beginning, Bitcoin is trading at 66 on the 66th day of the year. Currency reset equals 66. And 36 years ago, they released Get Ready for a World Currency. Today is March 6th. Bitcoin equals 36. 666 is the 36 triangular number. All lines up perfectly. 33 days before the eclipse equals 33. Freemasonry, the Phoenix degree, is the 33rd degree. I'm telling you, the eclipse looks like the time, guys. April looks like a heck of a month. There's a lot of dates in April that we could be pointing to. Visionary Vet says Piedras Negras is the last Mexican town the eclipse passes over. It's the same value as Phoenix. Interesting. Piedras Negras. Interesting. I'll have to look more into that. Let's see. A third eye code is talking about the golden ratio. Yeah, I mean, the golden ratio is also tied to this in gold, right? Digital gold, like Bitcoin. Casey Jones is saying that there's 82 lunar months between both eclipses, both Great American eclipses. 421 is the 82nd prime number. And remember, the Queen was born on 421, and Prince died on 421. Interesting. From Prince's death on 421 to the eclipse is 421 prime? Which eclipse? The first eclipse? Hold on. Is it the first eclipse you're measuring from? So Prince's death was on 421, 2016, wasn't it? Remember how Prince, he wrote the song I Would Die for You, and then he died on For You? Yeah, he died on 421, right? And he had a song called I Would Die for You, right? And U is the 21st letter. So he spelled it. Let me just bring it up. I would die for you. So Prince wrote I Would Die for You, right? And four, notice he spells it with the letter four, or the number four and the letter U, right? And four is four and U is 21. And then he ended up dying on 421. Okay. So what a joke. From his death to 4/8 is the 421 prime. Wow. Okay, let me verify this, but if that's true, hold on a second. Let my computer load, guys. If this is true, this is big. Wow. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Do you guys understand what I just showed you? I hope you got raise your hand in the chat if you guys are understanding what I just showed you. Thank you, Casey Jones, for that. Amazing. That is insane. So, okay, again, Prince wrote the song I Would Die for You. Okay. Four and U. U is the 21st letter, 421. Prince died on 421. If you go from the day Prince died on 421, 2016 to the eclipse, it's the 421st prime number. I hope you guys are getting that. That is really big. I mean, what's the chances of that? The 421 prime from the 421 death of Prince. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that this eclipse is, I mean, we've already shown so many times how big this eclipse is, but come on now. This is even bigger, you know. Huge find by Casey Jones. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to look more into that too. There's definitely some. What if we go from the release of this song? When was this song released? It was released in 1984 on the Purple Rain album. Released November 28th, 1984. Let's see from the song. November 28th, 1984. To the eclipse. Yeah, I mean, it's not as big as what I just showed you. Well, what's interesting about that song is it came out on the 333rd day of the year with 33 days remaining in the year. Look at that. Look at the date numerology. Look at the date numerology of the day Prince released I Would Die for You. Look at that. It's the reverse 421. 241 is reverse, right? It's well, it's not technically reverse, but it's the same numbers, right? 142 is kind of like the day he died if you rearrange the numbers. This is the day the song was released. Okay, Prince Philip. Yeah, Prince Philip died on 4/9/21. Yeah, that's a good point too. Prince Philip, right? Sorry guys, I'm just reading I'm reading the comments here. All right, so yeah, I just looked up the song released to his death, and it's this amount of days, but I don't see anything right off the bat there, but there's probably something. Yeah, there's probably something there. I'll look more into it. So Also, speaking of I would die for you, look at this, guys. I found this out just before the stream. There's a boxer named Ryan Garcia, and someone posted this on Twitter. I can't remember his name now, but this boxer has been posting cryptic tweets. Let's go to Ryan Garcia's Twitter. Hold on. Let me close some things down. I know you guys probably don't know who this is, but this is Ryan Garcia. He's a boxer. And he's posting some very interesting tweets on Twitter. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Okay, well, first of all, his headline on his Twitter is "Back in Blood." April 20th. Interesting. April 20th, Game 7, Back in Blood. Huh. So look at what this guy is tweeting, man. See if I can find it here. He's been look at all these tweets, guys. Ryan, life matters. This reminds me of like what this reminds me of what Matthew Perry was posting before he died. This is some crazy stuff. Hold on, let me find it. He was okay. This Ryan Garcia guy was calling Elon Musk the Antichrist, and I guess that people were getting mad at him or something. I don't know, but man, he's made a lot of tweets in the last day. Hold on. I don't know. Did he delete the post? He keeps posting Ryan life matters. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, he must have deleted the post, guys. He deleted his Twitter post and he said, "On April 12th, they will kill me." Like literally, that's what it said. I have to go back and find the screenshot that the guy had, but he said April 12th, they will kill me. And so he posted this yesterday on 3/5. So let me show you the connection here. And again, a big shout out to one of the people on Twitter who pointed this out. I don't remember your name, but big shout out. I'll try to get his information and share it with you guys. But anyway, he posted this on 3/5 that he was going to be killed, right? And he posted April 12th is when he was going to be killed. So he posted that he would be killed 38 days before the date that he gave. Okay. And why is that interesting? He posted that 38 days because you guys know in Gematria, murder equals 38. So what are the chances he posts 38 days that he's going to get killed and murder equals 38? And then not only murder, but RIP equals 38 and death equals 38. Okay. So again, I might try to do more into looking into that. It's also connected with Trump, but anyway, I might talk about that in another stream, but I just wanted to bring that up. I'm not sure why he said April 12th, guys, but that's the day that he said he would get killed, April 12th, on his tweet. So again, I don't even know who this guy is. Never heard of him before, but he is a boxer. He is famous. So I'm going to look more into that. But I think it's connected to Donald Trump. I think it's connected to Trump and his possible, you know what. See right here, it says Ryan Garcia calls Elon Musk the Antichrist and continues with cryptic tweets. See, that's what they just posted about him. Barry, this guy, Ryan Garcia, he posted and said he would get killed on April 12th. So that's why I'm looking into it. Look at the day he was born, guys. He was born on August 8th, like 8/8, right? And Trump equals 88 in Gematria. Remember how Mar-a-Lago was rated? Trump's Mar-a-Lago was rated on 8/8. So again, there might be something with Trump there. Also, another news story I want to cover while I'm here. is the dropping out of Nikki Haley. Okay, so Nikki Haley officially dropped out of the race versus Donald Trump for the primary, right? So as Joseph already pointed out in his video earlier today, Nikki Haley dropped out of the race today on 3/6, and she was born on January 20th, right? So that means she dropped out of the race on the 46 days after her birthday, like Biden's the 46th, and the 47th day of her age. So she dropped out and gave way to Trump on the 47th day of her age. And don't forget, guys, she's born on January 20th, which is Inauguration Day. Okay. So what are the chances she's born on Inauguration Day and she drops out 47 days later after her birthday, which is Inauguration Day? And again, you guys know the 47th, right? Trump equals 47. White House equals 47. President equals 47. Government equals 47. Republican if I can spell. Oh my goodness. Republican equals 47. Democrat equals 47. Lots of 47s. But anyways, the point here is that Nikki Haley drops out on the 47th day of her age and she gives way to Trump. And again, she does this on the 66th day of the year. Number of the beast, 66. Okay. And beast equals 47. Okay. So 47 days after her birthday, she drops out, like Trump equals 47, beast equals 47, Trump. Okay. So definitely a lot to think about there. I might look more into her. Don't forget, Nikki Haley is also Indian. Let me just pull it up. Haley is the first Indian American to serve in a presidential cabinet. Okay. So why is that interesting, guys? Because Kamala Harris is also of Indian. But again, this is connected to Kamala Harris, I believe, because Nikki Haley is also Indian. Okay. So yeah. Trump is the last man standing for the Republicans, so it will be a rematch unless Biden doesn't make it. Now, if you guys didn't see my community post earlier today, let me pull that up, where Biden says that he will get his death hour, okay? Yeah, that's right. Nikki Haley and Kamala Harris are both Indian. And basically, I think that's why they chose her, because I think this is connected to Kamala. I think Trump and Kamala will possibly, what I think might happen, guys. Yeah, there's a big Indian connection going on here. You had Vivek, you had Nikki Haley, and you have Kamala. All are Indian, right? And, why do you think Trump was going against two Indians in the primaries? Do you think he might be going against another Indian next year? I don't know. Do you think maybe Trump and maybe Biden goes out before and Trump and Kamala will be going for the 47th? I don't know. It's possible. So anyways, look at this. Biden says that his team will tell him when the drop dead hour occurs. They'll pass me a note. Okay. It looks like we got some trolls in the chat. People are having to ban people. It's interesting. What are these people saying, huh? I'm not even paying attention. But anyways, what are the chances that Biden says that they will tell me when the drop dead hour is, and then they'll pass me a note? What are the chances of that? And he says that on 3/5, right? And I wrote here, he said this on 3/5, like he's Catholic. He's the second Catholic president after JFK, who was the 35th president. Catholic equals 35. He said this on 3/5. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know what have you guys ever heard this term before? The drop dead hour? Is that something that people use? Because I've never heard that before. How does that even make sense? Are they telling us that Biden's gonna drop dead? Is that really what this is about? Yeah, 420 should be an interesting date. There's, me and my buddy Kevin were just talking about the date 420 before I got on this live stream. That's Hitler's birthday. It's also the 111th day of the year this year. So, yeah, definitely interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just interesting that they're using the phrase drop dead hour with Biden, and everyone's already afraid that he's going to drop dead anyways. So, I don't know. All right, guys. Well, let's see what else people in the chat. I'm going to go back to my slideshow and I'm going to pull up the beginning of the stream in case you guys missed it. And I'll let you guys look at that as I talk to the chat for a little bit longer. So again, today was all about the number of the beast, the 66th day of the year. Number of the beast equals 66. Bitcoin was trading at 66 on the 66th day of the year. Let's see. Square peg. Does drop dead hour equal 66 too? Okay. Interesting. He said that yesterday though. But that is interesting that drop dead hour equals 66. Yeah, let me pull that up. Hold on. Drop dead. Well, look at that. Drop dead hour or drop dead equals 67, like reset, like satanic. But drop dead hour, yeah, equals 66. Look at that. It equals 60 in the same cipher as Donald Trump. The drop dead hour. This is also a number that's been coming up a lot with me lately. It's the date May 19th, which is Pentecost this year. So I'm going to have a decode about Pentecost later, probably. It's too far away right now, but this date has been coming up a lot. May 19th, Pentecost. And yeah, so I'll explain why that date that's been coming up a lot in another decode, but it's all connected with Kamala too. I'll show you why. Or it's not just Kamala, it's connected with other things, but yeah, that's what I was saying. Drop dead hour equals 60 in the same cipher as Donald Trump. And don't forget, I was just telling you about that boxer named Ryan Garcia who said that he would get killed on April 12th. And that is perfectly connected with Donald Trump as well. So yeah, drop dead hour equals 60, Donald Trump 60. So Shyla's saying it's 1,095 days from Prince Philip's death to the 4/8 eclipse. Okay, well that's interesting. I have to go back and look more at my number connections with the 519 or the 915, but there's definitely something there. Yeah, that's right, Casey Jones. The Prime Minister of England right now is Indian, right? What's his name again? I can't remember his name now, but he's Indian also. Somebody's asking about XRP. Well, again, XRP. I did 2 decodes in the last few days about last few weeks about XRP. If you want to go back and watch. But yeah, XRP is also tied to the 666 in the digital money like Bitcoin. Don't forget, XRP was released stably on the same day as Clade X. Okay, and Clade X has the 666 connection as well, right? So XRP was stably released on 5/15/2018. Okay, that was the same day as Clade X, which was the simulation of the COVID you know what I'm talking about, the COVID. And if you go from that to the day that it was declared, it was 666 days. Okay. So from XRP's stable release, the same day as Clade X, it was 666 days till the P word was declared by Trump. Remember, on March 11th, and guys, we're about ready to hit March 11th. Okay, so watch out for March 11th. Also, watch out for some sort of ritual on March 8th. Okay, coming up. March 8th is the 3-8, like death equals 38, RIP equals 38, murder 38. So it's a Friday. I'm really watching this day. Probably going to get somebody in the news that's going down. Also, March 11th this year. Okay, so March 11th this year is the birthday of and I want to give a big shout out to one of my subscribers who pointed this out to me. But March 11th this year is the 62nd birthday of the character from The Matrix. Okay. So the character from The Matrix is Thomas Anderson. Okay. So Thomas Anderson in The Matrix was born on March 11th, 1962. Okay. And that was the same day that the P word was declared in 2020. And now we're 4 years later. Okay. And now that means this Matrix person, Thomas Anderson, will turn 62 years old, and he was born in 1962. So in a few days, that character will turn 62 years old. Okay. And notice that Thomas Anderson, and Thomas means twin, right? Thomas means twin in that's the meaning of the word Thomas. But Thomas Anderson equals 166. Okay, so watch this. Thomas Anderson 166, Twin Towers 166. Okay, let me just bring up one cipher here. So again, do you see these two 166s here? The Twin Towers and Thomas Anderson. Okay, Thomas Anderson in the movie, Thomas Anderson he was born on March 11th, and his expiration date on his passport was 9/11. Okay, what are the chances of that? The guy from The Matrix, his birthday was 3/11, like the date the P was declared, and then his passport expired on 9/11. So both of the days that we've had huge events, 9/11 and 3/11, were both encoded in this Matrix character. And what are the chances of that? And don't forget, there was 222 months exactly between 9/11 and the COVID declaration. Okay, 222 months exactly. Okay. And again, it was Donald Trump. It was Donald Trump who was responsible, okay, for so look at this. So Donald Trump was responsible for the COVID. Donald Trump equals 589. Okay. The character in The Matrix, Thomas Anderson, equals 589. I've been talking about this 589 number, but again, not a coincidence. And yeah, thanks, Joseph. Wuhan coronavirus equals 222, and there was 222 months exactly between the 9/11 and the P and the COVID. Okay, I'll just pull that up. Well, hold on. Let me show you this. So from 3/11/1962, the birth date of Thomas Anderson, to 9/11/2001, where the Twin Towers went down, it was 474 months. Joseph, you know about this number, don't you? Joseph knows about the 474. So anyway, in case you guys are confused, let me restate that. from the birth of the Matrix character Thomas A. Anderson on March 11th, 1962. Remember, Thomas means twin, like the Twin Towers went down, okay? From his birth to the Twin Towers going down was 474 months exactly, okay? 474 months. I'm waiting for Joseph to put all the 474s in the chat. But yeah, a big number, right? And the 474 is a combination of the 47 and the 74, which is also interesting. But also notice it was 39 years after the birth of Thomas Anderson to 9/11. And 39 is where 39 is big here because 39 is New York. Okay? 39 is New York. And Thomas Anderson was 39 years old on the day that the Twin Towers went down. Thomas means twin. Okay? And don't forget the word Gemini, which is the twins, right? Gemini equals 39. So again, another connection to the twins. Okay? Yep. Thanks for all the 474s, Joseph, because I don't have them memorized like you do. Fallen Angel 474, the Phoenix 474, Barack Obama 474, Beast Obama 474, Murder 474. So yeah, interesting, right? 474 months exactly from Thomas Anderson to 9/11. And you know what's even interesting, more interesting is, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into that, but I just wanted to point that out. One of my subscribers wanted me to look into that, and that's the only research I've been able to do. So there you go. All right, guys, let me see how long I am. I'm in an hour in. Does anyone have any other additions? Let's see. Let's see if anyone has any other additions. Yeah, I mean, it's official now that Trump is going to be against Biden unless something happens to one of them. So, yeah, if you guys would please hit the like button. If you guys would please smash the like button, as most people say. That's interesting. I think I knew that, but I didn't know. Hitler and Trump's birthdays are 6666 days apart. Huh. Okay. When was Hitler born? 1980 or 1889, I think. I think Hitler was born on 4/20, 1889, and Trump was born in 1946 on 6/14. Are you talking about his death date, maybe? Are you talking about his death date, or did I read that wrong? Let me look. Hitler died in 1945. Yeah, I don't know if that was. Hold on. Hitler died on 4/30, 1945. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about with the 666 there. Maybe I misunderstood it. Hitler equals 222 and Trump equals 222. No problem, Cable X. No problem. Yeah, okay. So CP is saying that the eclipse this year is on the 99th day of the year, right? And that's a big connection there. It's in itself because 99, 99th day of the year on the eclipse. And let's see. What were you saying again about the 99? Oh, the chat is just moving too fast for me. I can't even find your comment again. Yeah, I lost the comment. Sorry. Yeah, Joseph Aquaviva says in the chat, Trump announced he was running for re-election 666 days after his last full day in office. Yep. Thanks for that. Yeah, I mean, Hitler's birthday this year could be interesting. 420. Remember, the day before 420 this year, Taylor Swift is releasing her album called The Tortured Poets Society, which doesn't sound good to me. And don't forget, the day before 420 is also a very infamous day. Okay? But Taylor Swift is releasing the Tortured Poets Department. Oh, sorry, I keep saying society, but it's the Tortured Poets Department. And she's releasing that on April 19th, one day before the April 20th date that you guys are all talking about. Yeah, Prince Philip was 99 when he died, and he died on the 99th day of the year in 2021. That's the Queen's husband, in case you guys don't know. Yeah, 420 is also associated with Mary Joanna, right? Also, didn't somebody came out today and said, my girlfriend sent me, somebody came out today and said that they were going to try to legalize the Mary Joanna. I think that was, what's that girl's name? I don't remember her name now, but I'm having a brain freeze. So Maximilian is talking about a big tsunami. Were you the one that sent me some stuff about the tsunami? I tried to look more into that, but I'm going to look more into that because I do believe there is a tsunami coming. Rebecca Carrington says that 419 is the Bitcoin halving date this year. Yeah, it is. That's a good point. It's interesting that Taylor Swift's album is coming out on that day now too, huh? But I don't know what this Tortured Poets Department means, but it doesn't sound good. Tortured Poets. Yeah, probably a real tsunami and a financial tsunami, both. All right, guys. Well, yeah, and then you have that tsunami and iPet Goat as well. Captain, shoot, man, my brain is just blanking out today. I can't think of anyone's names today. I can't remember who I was gonna say. All right. Again, apparently it's late and I'm just tired. I think because I can't even. Once again, guys, if you would hit the like button before you head out, I would really appreciate that. Let's see if we can get the likes up over 100 before I end the stream. We're at 97 likes right now. Please help me get that over 100. If you guys would like to support the channel, hit the like button. You can also go over to the link at the top of this chat and you can donate if you feel it's on your heart to donate. I really greatly appreciate the support. Thank you to Shy and Jamie White. Thank you both for donating. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to Milo. Thank you, Lord45. Thank you, Sadar. Thank all of you guys for donating. I appreciate it. Did we get to 100? Thanks, guys. That's awesome. Thank you guys for getting 112 likes. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I love you guys too. Much love to all of you. Much love, Captain. Much love, Joseph. Make sure you guys go support the other channels in the community. All the people that are in here right now. You had Square Peg Divergent. Go support her. Joseph Aquaviva 2222. And again, I will leave a link for all of the people to subscribe to in my comments of this video afterwards. So if you guys want to find other people to watch, go check that out. Okay. Again, just recapping what we went over in this live stream in case you guys want to go back and watch. It was all about Bitcoin hitting 66K on the 66th day of the year. Currency reset equals 66. Number of the beast, 66. And again, not a coincidence that Bitcoin was at 666 most of the day. So With that being said, guys, thank you so much for hitting the like. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for all the love. I appreciate you guys so much. And with that being said, I think I'm going to end it here. So take care out there. Have a good evening wherever you guys are. Good evening, good afternoon. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. God bless.